Hello, everyone. It's August 19th, and this is the daily Sugar Daddy season live stream. Not a whole lot going on today. Kind of a bad day in the crypto markets and just everything in general. Just a lot of red across the board. Um, you know, we'll see what happens with us. Honestly, right now, Sugar Daddy season, we're mainly focused on building our community and kind of building our brand. Uh, we've talked a lot at length about what happened in the first 3 or 4 months, and we're kind of like almost like starting fresh new, and we're just trying to gather a community, and we're kind of at a nice price to where people that really like the message and really like what we believe in can get in, and if we take off, they can actually get that 100x. Hell, you'd even get a 10x just if you get to where we were at, like after like 2 to 3 weeks after we launched. Of course, things are a lot thicker now with our liquidity situation. So, like, our price used to be kind of artificially high. There was very little liquidity. Just a little bit amount of money would push the price up and down a lot. The AMM is a lot thicker now. If you look at it, it's still very thick. So, lots of people can get in at this price and or get out at this price. Either way, it's just kind of like we're just chilling here. We're building what we're building, and it's all very exciting. One thing I know is who's very excited is about the Sugar Daddy season song, and that's my boy Juan. He's just been rocking that song.
You know it's Sugar Daddy season and we starting on it. Listen, man, when I first heard it, I was a little skeptical, but it's grown on me. It's pretty infectious. I think it's a good banger for us. It's a good start. What
Yeah,
they need, what we need, we got to get me to hop on the remix.
I generally like faster songs, but I really like this song because I really feel like it's Sugar the Bear's vibe. Like
Yeah,
Sugar the
it's
Bear,
clubby.
he's just like fuck it. Like he's always chill. He's always cool. Like he's always done on the hose. It's really the song that was meant for the bear and kind of for Sugar Daddy season in general. You know what I'm saying?
Filled with the video. If you haven't checked out the video, it's up on our YouTube channel, black backslash at Sugar Daddy season. It's filled with a lot of Sugar the Bear degeneracy. So it's a pretty fun video. We were talking about it yesterday, him going and conquering the aliens on the moon. That's always been a dream of mine, to go conquer aliens on the moon. So Sugar the Bear's, he's living out my dream so far.
I feel like I learned so much more about you, Quan, after those bear videos. I did not realize how this really fucking inspired you. Like all of a sudden, it brought out a new you. Like every time
Yeah.
the video came out, yeah.
Listen, man, I get, if you have never paid attention to me, I'm always moving and grooving. So if it's something where I could two step to, I could dance to, and I could vibe to, it's dark. We're gonna be in the club banging that and just having fun. That's the official anthem for Sugar Daddy season right now.
I just see you like cosplaying with a bunch of chicks, being like, and like, they're like, are we doing some sort of like weird role play? You're like, we're killing like evil aliens on the moon here. Like that's what we're
That's
doing.
it.
That's all I really want out of you girls. Like, let's just go to the moon and like rip some shit up. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna we're gonna talk about SDS coin and we're gonna go rip some shit up on the moon. That's it.
I mean, like that's well, there's really nothing more to be said. I kind of want to bring this up. I'm going to go against what we talked about. I'm going to move the order a little bit, but like I feel like what Sugar Daddy season really is like we keep talking about it over and over ever since the fucking beginning. Since I didn't even really know what I was doing when I bought the coin at first. I was just like, this feels to me, but like it's really a mixture of optimism and nihilism. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like
Yeah.
because everyone like whenever you think of like nihilism, you're like you think of like dudes like wearing black. Like you remember shit that the bull movie, the bowling and John Goodman or whatever, not John Goodman, the
Big
dude.
Lebowski.
Big Lebowski, yeah,
Yeah.
you think of like
Yeah.
the nihilists, like life is terrible. It's like it's like German and shit, But like we're like optimistically nihilistic. We're just like fuck it, it'll be Sugar Daddy season eventually.
I listen, man. I think you know, like you said, we keep talking about it, and the optimism is starting to turn. Like you know, we talk about the ups and downs and the ebbs and flows. I was like, when the NFTs and crypto first started, I say about 5 years back, I was one of the biggest skeptics because it's like stocks and all that math and money stuff isn't my MO. So, you know, just listening to people in the past talk about it compared to, you know, what I'm learning and understanding now is that it's viable. It's something where if you get people to believe in something, like you've been talking about like Fartcoin and Solana and all these other coins that just have a community of people that believe in it. And you know, I watched Dumb Money or whatever it was about GameStop and everything. And there are sharp people who just know when things are going to turn. And you know, learning a lot more about you, which kind of put me on this path to kind of educate myself more. So I'm pretty optimistic about everything that's going on with this project, and I'm excited about the future, man. It's like that's probably kind of been the turn because I know that, you know, with a lot of hard work and commitment and dedication, this thing will be viable. And you know, the belief thing is really good for me because you haven't wavered yet. You've been going through some stuff, and you know, you still been like pumped, like we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. And that's one of the things that I believe in mostly.
Yeah, like I'm gonna kind of touch on two things you said. First of all, like we all know I'm known as the rebound king, like, or the comeback king. Like I'm terrible at holding a lead, but I'm great at like just somehow fucking like making a comeback out of the blue. Well, I will say
28 to
this.
3.
I will say this. Like, but, is my mic not on? Is my mic
it
good?
might it might be, I don't know. It's we're getting some
Okay.
feedback from the group chat. It might be on, it might not. Just a little bit louder than yesterday.
Okay. How am I doing now? Can you hear me? Okay.
It's better now. That's it.
Okay. I moved a little closer. Okay. So I know a few things about comebacks. There's, God damn it. I'm just hearing. We can hear me. All right, people.
You're
How's
good.
this? How's this? Is this any better? Fuck. Is this any better? Fuck.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to talk about comebacks. Generally, you need to like things need to be dead for a little bit. Okay. Whether it's markets or my own personal struggles, like I can identify points where I was like, fuck, I hit like kind of like I'm not gonna say a rock bottom because like it's like a major dip, but like you don't just like be bottom out of shit. Things don't just like magically like things just don't hit rock, go down and then turn back up the next day. It's like kind of what everybody hopes and expects, but that's not really generally how it works. Generally, you kind of need to flop around there for a little bit, and you kind of just get used to it. I don't know what to say. You just kind of get used to it, and you're like, oh fuck. And is that any better now or what?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So you kind of have to flop around there for a few months, but you keep grinding. You keep trying. You just keep trying. You keep hope alive, and then suddenly, without notice, just things just kind of start getting better. And it's not even like it's not like it just like manna from heaven gets better. Like generally, you're working on the thing that gets better because you keep trying. The key to getting up, it's not to expect to get up immediately. It's to basically like you fall down on your back and you start like you like put one hand on the time, and it's going to take you a few months. And that's how I feel about like Sugar Daddy season. Like it's going to take a few months for this project to really get going because we need a real community. We can't just have people that buy because they thought I'm like a winner and I'm going to make money because I win at everything. Like, fuck no, I don't win it. I win a lot of things, but I always lose a lot first. Like I remember when I started playing poker in college. Like I was one of those guys that played online poker in like 2002. And I was like in the hole for like, I don't know, $1,000, which is a lot of money to a college kid. Like I was like, oh fuck, I gotta get a job. Like I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go work during spring break at like my dad's office. I remember like I was making copies and shit, and I was like the laziest copy boy ever. Like I was really racking up those hours, Like my sister had the same job as me the next year, and she did like what took me about 30 hours, took her about 3 hours, and I got paid double because I was older. So like it was a little, I don't know, like kind of like introduction to the corporate workforce and like pay differentials between men and women and age and shit, like right in her face there. But my point is, I was down at first at poker, but then I kept learning. I really kept learning, and then boom, like I made like 150 grand like that next year for like a college kid. That's like fucking $15 million. You know what I'm saying? Like 150 grand to a college kid. I mean, I was balling. Like I remember I used that money for my first hooker, and like, and she had braces, and I got a blowjob, and like it was a very magical moment. And I remember I was listening to Madonna like music or something like that. I don't remember. And like the police, there's like a police, like this is in Chicago, so of course there's police sirens everywhere. But like so the girls like worried that like this was a trap, but it wasn't. It was just am I getting buzzed about my hooker story?
No, you're good.
Okay, all right, well, whatever. It's sugar daddy season, all right? I'm allowed to tell hooker stories every now and then, all right? And I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations out for this shit was 20 years ago. So, fuck, what was my point? Oh, yeah, comebacks. That has nothing. Oh, yeah, my point is it takes a few months. It takes a few months. You got to get your groove going. You got to get your groove going, and we kind of got that plan here. We're going to I don't know. I mean, we might have a few quits here after my little hooker story, but like it's the point is that we're getting our shit together and we're kind of gonna get ready to make that big move again when we're ready, when we have a community and stuff like that. Speaking of community, I mean, I don't think we've had any comments yet, but if anyone knows where my Wolf Cola shirt is, like if anyone said that in the comments, like 1,000 sugar tokens. First person that like comments where Wolf Cola comes from. And you better, we'll see if anyone fucking figures it out. But so yeah, comeback. So what was the other thing we're talking about?
Getting our flow, getting in rhythm and everything.
Yeah. And then we were talking about optimism and nihilism and stuff like that. And I think that's real. And meme coin communities in general. I think meme coins are a way for real community formation because you put your money where your mouth is with these things. It's as simple as that. And like everyone focuses on, is this a rug or is this and that's all like price action bullshit. I think we're starting to see some real communities develop. Like let's not even just talk about us. Like I think obviously there's Pudgy Penguins, which is a great brand, and they're like a really happy. They're obviously not having hooker stories on Pudgy Penguins type broadcast. And then there's like Giga, which is all about fitness, and they're like they might become like the biggest global fitness brand. I think meme coins are a way to basically become community-owned brands as well as movements that people believe in. And I think that's really what crypto's about. Like everyone talked about crypto. Is it good for blockchain this and payments that? And yes, it is good for international transactions, but I don't really know how much more you're going to get from anything else. There's been so much investment in other things, but like where there's been a true demand showing is communities. And that's the funny thing about crypto is it's like it's a trustless system, but really people want to just build communities and trust and beliefs around them. And our belief system is basically don't worry, be happy, fuck it, we'll have our sugar daddy season. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're not afraid to say sugar daddy season. I'm not afraid to talk about old hooker stories and stuff like that. We're just not afraid. We're not afraid. We will bounce back. We will get there. And I've been told that like I need to like not that I look like some guy in a basement like here. Like, do I look pathetic, Quan? Do I look pathetic?
No, man, you're good. It's people online just say shit.
Okay, cool. Because like I might need to start. I'm building this like house with a bowling alley and shit, and like I'm just gonna start streaming there from now on. Like middle-aged man with a dim lit bowling alley, like it's gonna look fucking creepy as fuck.
What's your high? Do you bowl?
What?
Do you even bowl?
Not really. No. I used to like 20 years ago.
Yeah, that was my thing in high school.
I mean, I feel like you kind of have to be drunk when you bowl.
Yo, absolutely.
it's like a sport that's not really. It's like, see, golf is far more of a sport than bowling.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like people like golf's. I'm like, golf's a fucking sport. Like you
Yeah.
can fucking drive this thing 300 yards. It's a fucking sport.
And it takes
Like,
a lot of skill to do that shit.
Yeah, like bowling, my like an 8-year-old can beat you at bowling. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bowling. It's not really a sport, but I feel, you know, the problem with bowling. Bowling would be popular if they had drunk bowling on TV. The problem with bowling championships on TV is that it's all sober bowling.
It's too classy. Like they're like Pete Weber, the Pete Weber clip. I know you've seen that. The "Who do you think you are? I am." That's the only knowledge I have about bowling, and it's too calm and classy. And I don't think it fits like the American sport persona. As everybody sitting down, there's no cheering and people going wild.
Yeah, I just feel like bowling, like if you're really good at bowling, you get so many strikes. It's kind of like strike. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just so many strikes. So I feel like if you start with 5 beers, if they do like a blood alcohol test where you have to have a 0.15,
Yeah,
that would make interesting bowling league.
that's the two-gun bowling league right there.
I have all these ideas for sports leagues to where Sugar Daddy season works. I'm going to have these sports leagues. There's going to be drunk bowling league, obviously.
Yeah.
And then there's basketball, but it's slam dunks are 3 points, points in the paint are 2 points, and then everything else is 1 point. It's the anti-Steph Curry Pro Shaq League.
Are you a big man? You don't like the centers shooting threes, do you?
No, I'm gonna keep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep Olajuwon, Shaq.
Yeah.
I'm a '90s. I'm a '90s.
90s basketball. Listen, man, Shaq's one of the most dominant players I've ever seen, and it's very embarrassing to see a center, Joel Embiid, take a step back 3-pointer with the game on the line when he's been dominating in the paint all day.
I mean, I was like watching some of these games, like 140 to 125. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like, this isn't the best. It's just, I don't know. It's not for me. I'm not saying like, I mean, I understand probably other people like all the scoring, maybe, but I like the '90s basketball better. And hey, the ratings say we're right. You know, in general, I feel bad for Gen Z for missing out on the '90s. It was a fucking great time.
It's a lot of the things that I grew up on that have changed. Of like, you gotta adapt, but a lot of it is a little left field. So I understand that sentiment very well.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, Sugar Daddy season is very pro '90s in feeling of just like that '90s optimism and creativity and like feeling that like nothing can stop us, because that was the idea with the internet. It's like, oh man, nothing's gonna stop us. Like everything's great. It was a decade of pure optimism that you just don't really have nowadays, where with everyone being told how to think and how to feel. That it's and you're seeing it in TV where they're bringing back all these '90s movies and trying to reboot it, and then of course they suck because it's not the '90s. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't fit. Yeah, shoehorn it in.
Yeah. But speaking of fucking '90s, like we got the Matrix.
Listen,
the Matrix today. Which I thought it was cute. I think it's well timed considering, you know, kind of our market cap being low. It's like, look, you know, you might actually. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, the coin can go lower. Like it can always go lower. There's no floor with meme coins. You know what I'm saying? Like technically, it can always go lower, but fuck it, we get 100x now, and not even be like we don't even need to get to $1 to be up to 100x. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like for some of these coins that are like already like $100 million plus valuation, it's like they got to get to at least a 10 billion to 100x. But us, shit, man, we can basically just be like useless coin. You know what I'm saying? We just need a little just a little fire.
A little shot in the arm. Yeah, a little shot in the arm. Let me ask you this. Speaking of the Matrix meme that we did today, for the blue pillars, for the people that aren't convinced yet or they doubt it, they think they're going to get rugged, whatever the skepticism may be. What's your pitch to them and the most Morpheus way you can give it to them? Like give us the red pill pitch to follow down the rabbit hole.
Nah, I mean, do what the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck.
All right, that's it. Yeah.
I just don't give a fuck anymore. You know, like I'm gonna be out here doing my streams, playing with my coins, like getting the memes. You know, I'm not in charge of getting the memes made, but I like the memes, and I'm gonna be doing my streams, and we're gonna be having more stuff out here for sure. Daddy season, like I don't know what it says to me, but I really believe in this. But I'm gonna be out here. I don't give a fuck what you do. That's all I can really say. Is like I'm not trying to sell this. I don't want to sell this to people. And it's not just like I don't want you to lose money, like not this virtue signaling shit. It's just like we need community members that actually believe, that actually really like have this optimism and nihilism of like, fuck it, I want sugar daddy season. Like I believe we can have sugar daddy season. Like I don't really want to have to tell people. And it's in a risk reward standpoint, like fuck, we're ground floor. Like we got that ground floor market cap. I mean, our market cap means shit. It's like this. I'm still like everyone's like embarrassed for me at our market cap because it used to be higher. But honestly, if someone like woke me up on 420 and was like, look, you took 4 months to fuck around and you finally figured your shit out and you're at like a $4.5 million market cap, I'd be like, that makes sense. That's pretty good. And now, don't get me wrong, I wasted some of my personal money on like mobile billboards and a bunch of bullshit. Whatever. I live and learn. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm living and learning. And the axiom that it's all about community is true. You have to have real fucking believers, not just people hoping to make money off the meme coin. And sometimes people just hope to make money off the meme coin and they kind of get trapped into it. It's like they buy it for a trade, it becomes an investment, and they just learn to love it. And I get that. But either way, you need people that really learn to love it. And our price point gives people that like opportunity to be like, you know what, fuck it. Like let's just listen to these dudes rant and let's see what happens here. Maybe this thing takes off as a global brand. Because I will continue to think, again, our message, it's our message of optimism and nihilism and stunning on the posers and the pessimists and the prudes and basically having this global brand. Like at first it's memes and shit like that, but eventually we're gonna have this like kind of like this interactive website and then clothing, but then we'll have even random things. It might be like a perfume brand called Sugar Daddy Season, or it could be Sugar Daddy Season anything. But obviously the documentary, that's going to be the chef's fucking kiss, because you have a fucking inside view about the shit that's happened in the last 4 months. Oh my God. I don't know what to say about that. That makes my hooker story look basic.
like a PG movie, a very PG movie.
That makes that story look like the most basic ass bitch story ever. And I feel like it is the basics. Like maybe the braces adds a little bit of like a flair to it, but it was a pretty basic story otherwise.
Yeah.
And I will say this, okay, my phone's not blowing up. I don't think enough people are watching this, so I can tell another hooker story. Here's my issue with college. I'm just going to go on a rant, okay? I'm just going to go on a fucking rant because I feel like it. I knew college was bullshit back when I was in college, and I was taking this psych class about human sexuality, and it was like 300 kids. Or 500, it was like 500. And there's 200 men and 300 women. And it was an anonymous survey. It was like, have you ever paid for sex? And of course, 0 out of the 300 women said yes. Like, why would a woman ever pay? Especially college-age women. Like, that's just retarded. There's no reason for that. Okay. Believable. 1 out of 200 men said they had done it. And obviously it was me.
Lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
I don't think they were lying. I'm like, are the college kids at my college that damn lame? That's when I was like walked out. That's when I knew deep down that like college was kind of worthless. And it took 20 years for everyone to kind of catch on that college is kind of like overplayed and worthless. That like, like what's wrong with these people? Like are they supposed to experiment in college? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
What school did you go to?
I went to Northwestern in Chicago. fucking
Okay. Oh yeah, you were definitely out and about out there.
It was cool. I mean, everyone, I thought everyone there was a bitch, but I think just college age kids are generally bitches in general. So I don't think it was really. I don't know. Everyone there was so like desperately afraid to not be upper middle class.
Yeah.
Saying like they're like, I have to make $150,000, $200,000 a year. If I don't, I'm a failure at life. They didn't want to like make $1 more or $1 less. It was I'm not speaking for all of them. There were some that were cool. To be very clear, there were obviously some kids there that were cool, but I did not fit in that college. I did not like that college that much. It was okay. It was okay at the time, but I think they got even bitchier over the years. I like took my name off the list and everything. Anyways, fuck, dude, we need to talk. We're almost running out of time. We have to talk about the Sugar Bear tattoo levels.
We got to talk about the tattoo levels. And listen, for me, I'm like you said, you don't have a tattoo, I don't have a tattoo. If we reach a certain level, I am very willing. I'll do it on camera too. We'll go. We'll get them together. Whatever we got to do. What's a threshold that you think you would get one?
Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like me just getting a Sugar Bear tattoo on my arm or whatever, like, who cares? Now, for me, it's a big deal because I'm a bitch. I don't have any tattoos, and like my pain is so. Now, like videoing me getting that tattoo and me probably crying from the pain, that's interesting. Like, so, like, it's not so much the Sugar the Bear tattoo on my arm that's interesting. It's like me, like, crying like a little bitch.
The process, yeah.
Yes, I feel like that's, I don't know, 20 cents, maybe, like 200 million market cap. Like, but again, like, there's lots of people that would do it for free. Like, they'll be like, they see this bear, they're like, I want it. That's the coolest thing. Like, they'll just get the tattoo. They don't know a thing about Sugar the Bear. They'll get that because he's cool. Like,
yeah.
Like a cool looking. Like, a lot of people will get a Sugar the Bear tattoo on their arm just right now. So me saying like, oh, I need a $200 million market cap, like, it's only interesting in the sense that you see me cry on a live stream on something that I should not be crying about. What about yourself?
I'm with the 200 million. I got a nice bicep right here. It's clean. I can get a nice Sugar the Bear tattoo right here. If we get to 200 million market cap, it's a guarantee we got Sugar the Bear on my arm, maybe my back. If we get to somewhere above that, only Lord knows where I'll put Sugar the Bear.
Okay, well, so at 200 million, we're getting matching tattoos on the arm, and people can bet which one of us will cry. Obviously, the odds are much better that I will cry and you will not cry. But
I got a very high threshold for pain.
There's a lot of degenerates that are going to be in our coin, and especially if we get to 200 million, it means the DFS community basically bought my coin. Okay.
Yeah.
And that means everyone's going to bet on is Kuban crying, is Quan crying, and like parlays, who cries first, all sorts of shit like that. That's really where the action is at 200 million. It's not like, oh, who cares? Why other people got the tattoo already?
Yeah.
The key number is the face tattoo. The face tattoo.
The face tattoo. Listen, I don't know if
I'm definitely crying. I'm definitely crying.
We can't do a face tattoo. I gotta get a job or something. I might not have to get a job if we get there, but I gotta walk out in public.
Type level, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta walk out in public.
For me to get a Sugar the Bear face tattoo.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere where I'll never have to work again. That's the number.
Yeah, I'm going to say definitely I'm going to get $100, probably lower. Like, I just feel like a little cute little Sugar the Bear tattoo right here isn't so bad. It looks like I just had a
sticker at the carnival. It had a little sticker.
Yeah, like a sticker at the carnival. But like, if I do it on my forehead, that's where it has.
It's got to be some. It's got to be some big money involved for that.
Yeah, and like when I say these these numbers, like it has to be like a real number, like it's like kind of hanging out there for a week, not like it just kind of kind of like tips it.
Just tip the scale, yeah.
Yeah, like kind of like like sometimes men and women, like a woman won't count an experience like the tip. She won't count that, whereas a man will count it for their number. Like I'm going by like a woman's count here. Like it really has to like get that number. I'm like, okay.
It gotta be all the way in there.
It just stick the tip in there, like, and you're like, did we get to 7 cents at one point? I don't know. Maybe we got about 6 cents for a second there. Like Like that's like sticking the tip there. And by the way, like on that, and that number was like on such low volume and like thin, and it was just bullshit, you know. So we need to like really get there at 20 cents. And I mean, again, like who cares if I get a Sugar the Bear tattoo on my arm? But seeing me cry, I think some people might like it. I don't know why.
That everybody loves, enjoys, pain, drama, all that. Those are all the elements of good entertainment.
There's something about seeing like a basic rich dude cry that just makes people happy. There's something about seeing like a white guy with glasses that might have more money than them and seeing him cry. They're like, I wouldn't cry for that. That wouldn't make me cry. I'm a better man than him.
There you go.
I think that will make people happy. You know, again, like I'm not like I don't love the idea of people being happy at my expense, but like if it's a win-win situation where my coin's doing well, the coin that I'm really invested in is doing well, and like my pain from a tattoo is making others happy, like it's win-win. I'm all about it's all about the win-win. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, entertainment at that point.
All right. I tell you what, we kind of hit our 30-minute mark. We're trying to. I can't expect people to watch this that much longer. Hope everyone has a good evening, and we'll be back tomorrow.